What exactly are you doing to get the right job? It is not just a function of your academic qualification. What exactly are you doing to get the right job? It is not just a function of your academic qualification. Now, so many of us, we sit down at home and wait for a job to come and meet us. Oh, I'm looking for a job, and you're sitting at home waiting for a job to come and meet. So many of us, we are not ready to explore. Now, let me start with the aspect of us sitting at home. Most of us, we finish from school and we just sit down at home, keep pressing our phones, doing this and that, and you're looking for a job. And you find out that one of your colleagues has gotten a job and you're wondering, oh, she has connection, oh, she's this, oh, she's that. And then you speak to her and she tells you, I just got in. You believe that every single person that got a job got it through connection. Are you just sitting at home and waiting for a job to come and meet you? It is time you pick up your CV and go out there and look for a job. You can't just always sit down at home and wait for a job to come and meet you. If you don't go out there and look for it, you won't get it. Okay, let me tell us a very short story. Some of my classmates called me and said, Tim, how did you get that job? And they felt like I had all the connection in the world. Oh, you had someone there. Oh, you did this. And I just said no. I just searched for it. Now let me tell you a story of how I got the job. When I was done with school and NYSC and all of it, I went to Lagos. And when I got to Lagos, I knew that I couldn't just sit down at home and wait for the job to come and meet me. What I did was I started visiting, it's my area of specialization, communication. I started visiting every media station in Lagos, from the likes of AIT to NTA to Silverbird to IPTV, and every station that I knew submitted my CV. Obviously, some would throw it into the bin. I don't care. All I just want them to do is I just needed one to notice my CV. That's all. I needed just one to notice my CV, and that's all you need. Just that one that would notice your CV and call you for an interview. I submitted CVs in different organizations, different radio stations, TV stations, and at the end of it, I didn't even get one call, but I kept on trying. When I got to Lagos, I visited over 20 different stations. 20 different stations. And then I got my first job at a station, and then I started working there. Even working there, I wasn't comfortable, but I was still looking for somewhere else. But I didn't leave. I worked there for about 6 months, and then I moved to where I actually wanted. I visited the station I wanted to actually work at. I visited the place for 5 months straight. And they were telling me, come back, the DG was not around, and they kept on telling me to come back. We were more than enough that actually applied for this job, and they kept on shuffling us till we were left just 4. And the 4 of us, we would go there day in, day out. They would tell us to wait from in the morning till around 8 p.m. in the night. I persevered. I just held on to it that, okay, if this is the job I want, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do anything. I'm going to stay long as possible just to get it. And during the process of the 4 of us waiting, one of us said, oh, she's no longer interested, it's taking too long, and they left. And then one of us just decided that, oh, she wasn't going to do it anymore. And, one of us, the 4 of us had different thoughts about, and it. And then it finally got to the stage where they were going to employ me. And then the CEO said, we don't just employ presenters. I actually wanted to be a presenter. And this is where number 2 comes in. Number 1 is don't just sit at home. Go to places that are relating to your work. What did you study? Go out there, submit CVs, do what you can do. Go to these organizations. That's number 1. And number 2 now is where I'm going into, which is explore other opportunities. Explore other opportunities. So many people actually believe that if they don't get exactly what they are looking for, they are not going to do any other thing, which is actually very wrong. And the fact is, what we don't understand is you can't always get what you want. Explore other opportunities. Now, when I got there and it was time for them to sign my employment letter, the CEO called me and said, we don't just employ presenters. We have a face for the station. And then when the face decides to go, or when we're done with the face, another face comes in and all. I believed. And it was like, oh, I should pick a choice. It's either I stay and do other things, or I just go. For me, I actually wanted to work in the media station as a presenter. But when the opportunity wasn't knocking directly at my door, I had to pick something else. I had to explore other opportunities. And one of it was, they said, oh, I should stay as a reporter. I have always wanted to be a presenter. I never had the mindset of being a reporter or an editor or whatever. But since I didn't want to let go of this opportunity, and they told me that when the time comes, okay, they could give me opportunity to be a presenter, and all. I just had to accept that opportunity. And then the other person who was supposed to wait said, oh, she can't. If she doesn't get a presenter, she's gone. And then that was it. But I decided to wait and explore the world of reporting. It wasn't my joy. It wasn't what I wanted to do. But I did it because I wanted to try out something new too, and not just sit down at home. Most of us wait for the job exactly. Most of us are not ready to explore other opportunities. We believe that if we don't get what we want, then we don't want any other thing. Explore other opportunities. And then I started working as a reporter. Along the line, when I accepted the job of a reporter, I learned how to edit. Most of my videos that I do, even though I'm not so professional at it, I edit them myself. I clear my voice in, everything. I do it by myself. Why? Because I also decided to learn editing while working there as a reporter. I learned editing. I learned how to use the camera. I started learning other things. That's the importance. And then it connected me to so many people in the entertainment industry than I would ever imagine. Now just imagine I decided that, oh, I wasn't ready to explore other opportunities and I just sat down at home. I wouldn't learn how to edit. I wouldn't learn how to use the camera. I wouldn't even connect. And that was the most important thing I actually wanted in the industry back then. I wanted to connect with people of like minds, people who understood what I wanted to do. And it gave me the opportunity to actually connect with them. So explore other opportunities. Don't just sit and wait for that job to come and meet you. And number 3 is try as much as possible to do some free jobs. So many people believe that if they don't pay me 100 million in this particular job, I'm not doing. If they don't pay me 5,000, this I'm not doing. Why don't you do something for free to achieve that thing? I'm not saying that every job you get, you should do it for free. But at the start in your career, at the beginning of your career, especially in this country that we are, Nigeria, there are so many times that we struggle, we want to get this, we want to get that, but we can't get it. But the moment you just tell an employer, let me tell you, every employer is actually selfish. The moment you tell an employer, sir, please, why don't I work for you for 1 month without pay, and then you check out if I'm good enough, and then you can decide to either keep me. They would have agreed to that conversation. They would definitely agree to the conversation, because most employers are looking for free workers. But in your own mind, you actually know you're not just doing it for free. You're doing it to actually get the job. You're doing it to learn something new. And that is where most of us fail. That is where we miss out, because we believe that if they don't pay me 1 million, if they don't pay me this, no, I'm not. Why don't you gather the experience? Or you work for this person for about a month or 2 without pay. Do you know what you would have learned? Do you know the opportunities you would come across? Do you know the connection you would also get? A whole lot of things. Try as much as possible not just to sit down at home. Explore opportunities. Don't sit at home. Try to do freelance jobs also. Another thing is work on your CV. Most of us have a problem with that. When we're done with school, we just sit down at home and wait. Okay, whatever wants to happen, let it happen. And then when someone calls us and says there is a job opportunity somewhere, we now start running helter-skelter. I haven't prepared my CV. I haven't done it the right way. What am I going to do? We start running helter-skelter instead of, in short, before you're done with NYSC, before you even leave school, start working on your CV. Put the necessities. Thank God everything is online now. We have Microsoft Word, Microsoft, and all of those things. Put your thing in order. And then as you proceed in your job line, you continually add them up. That's it. Don't wait till you want to get the job before you start preparing your CV. Work on your CV. So many people actually wait to become the presenter before they start learning how to do the work of a presenter. It does not make any sense. Most of us actually wait to become presenters to learn the job of a presenter. Most of us wait to become bankers to learn the job of a banker. Now we have so many opportunities in front of us. We have YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, a whole lot of things. Internet. Why don't you make use of the internet for the right purpose? Go online, check how to present, check how to edit. If you want to become an editor, engineering, check what engineers do. Those are the opportunities we have now. Fact is, for instance, before, even with the fact that I didn't get presenting job, I actually started equipping myself. Most of the time I sit down in front of the mirror, I present just for the fun of it, and I keep improving myself. I read dictionaries, I listen to other presenters in the line of presenting just to see how they do their thing, pronunciation, vocabularies, and all of those things. I try as much as possible to learn from existing presenters, those who have been in the job for quite a long time, and I interact with one or two of them and just to find out how they do it, what they do, the importance of how to present, a whole lot of things, and that is what you should be doing. Thank you very much for listening. I'm going to go through these steps again. Number 1, leave your comfort zone and begin to look for this job. You don't have to have connection before you get the job. Number 2 is explore other opportunities. Explore other opportunities. If you don't get exactly what you want, try something else. That thing can actually lead you to that job that you want. Number 3 is try to do free jobs, especially at the beginning of your career. I'm not saying all through, but try to do free job at the beginning of your career. And number 4 is learn your profession even before you get into the profession. And the last but not the least is prepare your CV even before you get a job. Thank you very much for listening. I really appreciate. God bless you. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to my page. It's Kolan Empire. Click the subscribe button below. Click the subscribe button. And if you enjoy what you just finished watching, let someone know about it. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Someone out there may actually need this. Thank you very much for watching. I love you all.